Ha, ha. Muletrain.
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, October the 5th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Funeral Mass for Jose Labrado Andrade Jr., 64 of Muleshoe, was held Wednesday morning at 11 in the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church of Muleshoe with the priest of that congregation, Father Rene Perez, officiating. Burial was in the Bailey County Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Jose Andrade died Sunday here in Muleshoe. He was born March the 28th, 1952 in Zaragoza, Mexico, to Jose Labrado and Maud de Jesus Sainz Andrade. He married Hilda Padilla in Guadalupe, New Mexico on December the 13th, 1975. Jose Andrade of Muleshoe was a farmer in the Muleshoe area. He was preceded in death by his parents, Senor and Senora Jose Labrada Andrade Sr. Survivors of Jose Andrade are his wife Hilda of the home here in Muleshoe, two daughters, Luz Marie and Dora Patricia Andrade, both of Muleshoe, a sister, Lucia Andrade de Carlos, and her husband, Damien of Roswell, 8 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren. Please remember all of this family in your prayers. And you can send online sympathy messages through www.ellisfuneralhomes.com to the Andrade family. And repeating, Jose Labrado Andrade Jr. was 64 years of age when he died Sunday here in Muleshoe, and the funeral mass was held at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church of Muleshoe on Wednesday morning. A celebration of Jerry Savuto's life will be held Saturday afternoon at 2 in the First United Methodist Church in McKinney, where she was a member. Jerry Savuto died Friday afternoon at 1:30 at her home in McKinney under hospice care after a 2.5-year battle of cancer. The Savuto family moved to Muleshoe in 1989 for their daughter Corey to attend Muleshoe High School. Jerry was a registered nurse at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center for the next 3 years. After moving from Muleshoe, they returned to the mission field and were sent to the Maua Methodist Hospital in Kenya. Survivors are her husband Bill of the home, one daughter, Corey Kern, and her husband Brent, and 2 grandchildren, Lily and Ethan Kern, all of McKinney. One brother, Larry Brock of Portales, and one sister, Jeannie Heacock, and she also lives in New Mexico. Please remember all of the family of Jerry Savuto in your prayers. The family asks that memorials be sent to the Maua Hospital Service Advance Fund. That was Jerry's request, and you send it through your local Methodist church. She was preceded in death by her parents, Paul and Winifred Brock of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Repeating, a celebration of Jerry Savuto's life will be held Saturday afternoon at 2 in the First United Methodist Church of McKinney. Jerry Savuto died Friday afternoon at 1:30 at her home in McKinney of cancer. A celebration of Mike Friend's life will be held on Saturday morning, October the 22nd at 10 o'clock at the Champion Center located at 20 2680 MacArthur Boulevard in Louisville, Texas. Mike Friend was a 1992 graduate of Muleshoe High School and the son of Glenda Kinney, and also a nephew of Greta Donaldson of Muleshoe. He is survived by his wife Selena and his children. Mike Friend died on Monday, September 26, of cancer. Please remember all of the family of Mike Friend in your prayers. And repeating, a celebration of Mike Friend's life will be held on Saturday morning, October 22nd at 10 o'clock at the Champion Center located in Louisville, Texas at 2680 MacArthur Boulevard. Mike Friend was only in his early 40s. Well, it got cold on Tuesday night. The low officially in Muleshoe was 36 degrees. And at 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, it was only 38 degrees. But it is warming up fast here in Muleshoe on Wednesday. And the high on Tuesday was 80 degrees. The high on Monday was 84 degrees with a low of 51. And now, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. Now, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, sunny today on Wednesday with a high near 82 for the Muleshoe area. Northwest winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour, becoming southwest this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 50, so it'll be warmer tonight. Southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Thursday, high near 83 degrees. West-southwest wind between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then a cold front will move through the area and bring a slight chance of rain with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms Thursday night. Partly cloudy, low around 46. South winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming north-northeast as that front approaches, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Winds can gust as high as 30 miles per hour with that approaching front. Mostly sunny on Friday, high only around 67 degrees in the aftermath of that front, so we'll get much cooler heading into the weekend. Northeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 42. A 20% chance of showers on Saturday, partly sunny, high only around 69 degrees. East winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon. Saturday night, a slight chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low around 47. South winds around 5 miles per hour. Then Sunday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms again. Partly sunny, high near 74 degrees. South winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 50. And repeating our forecast for today on Wednesday for the Muleshoe area, sunny, high near 82 degrees. Northwest winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour, becoming south-southwest in the afternoon hours. Mostly clear tonight, low around 50. Mostly sunny on Thursday, high near 83 degrees. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then Thursday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 46 degrees. South winds beginning, then becoming northeast, and gusty conditions during the evening hours. Wind gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Blakely May Wilkerson was born on last Tuesday at September the 27th to Colby and Brittany Wilkerson of Muleshoe at Covenant Lakeside Hospital in Lubbock, weighing 6 pounds and 11 ounces and is 19 inches long. Callan is her brother, and her sisters are Berkeley and Brenlin. And grandparents here in Muleshoe are Ronnie and Gina Wilkerson. Her parents are the owners of Tattered Tumbleweed in Muleshoe. Welcome to our world, Blakely May Wilkerson. It will be a better world because of you. Rhonda Myers invites you to the open house of her new business, Desert Road, an event center located at the west edge of Muleshoe, this Saturday afternoon, October the 8th, from 1 until 3. Please come out and see the new Desert Rose. It is located right next to Thurman and Rhonda Myers' residence at 1584 U.S. Highway 84 at the west edge of Muleshoe. The telephone number for Desert Rose is 806-729-6374. This open house at the Desert Rose, an event center here in Muleshoe, will be this Saturday afternoon from 1 until 3. We'll be back with more Muletrain news on this homecoming week at Muleshoe High School.
Libby Liao and Angelica Toscano want you to join them at Liao's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. Come and eat anything from quesadillas to grilled cheese and the best hamburgers in town, open every day of the week. I especially like the bean and cheese burritos. I have traveled throughout Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado and never eaten at a better Mexican food restaurant than the original Liao's. This is Julia Reynolds, and I know that the original Liao's is the best.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Liao's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC. Fall has arrived at Daisies and Dirt, 571 County Road 24. That's 1 mile west of Lasbuddy and a quarter mile south. Call Kim Birkenfield, 806-566-5875. Now in beautiful selection of mums in purple, yellow, white, orange, and pink, available in 2-gallon, 12-inch, and 4-inch sizes in the greenhouse. Pansies available in every color possible. Purple asters, kale, shard, black pearl, ornamental pepper plants, and great decorative grasses as well. Also, Daisies and Dirt has available daylilies and English ivy, beautiful art planter pots and numerous fall motifs, and check out Kim's selection of garden flags and stands and neat new magnetic mailbox wraps, perfect for the fall. Get your house ready for fall now at Daisies and Dirt, 571 County Road 24. That's 1 mile west of Lasbuddy and a quarter mile south. Call Kim at 806-566-5875. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Daisies and Dirt.
Edward Jones at 104 West 2nd here in Muleshoe will be bringing you the highlights of the Muleshoe High School homecoming activities, including the bonfire that will be held at the Muleshoe Country Club on Thursday evening at 8 o'clock, the homecoming pep rally that will be held at 2:30 Friday afternoon at Muleshoe High School gym, and the coronation of the Muleshoe High School homecoming queen for 2016 during halftime activities of the Muleshoe-Slayton football game on Friday night. Edward Jones at 104 West 2nd here in Muleshoe and their financial advisor, Stephen DeMint, who can serve anyone anywhere you live, will be bringing you these homecoming activities from MHS. And there will be a homecoming poster parade. There is no place like homecoming will be the theme for that poster parade at Muleshoe High School, held during the homecoming pep rally on Friday afternoon at 2:30. Now, the coronation of the Queen will be on the halftime activities of the Muleshoe High School Mighty M Marching Band. The 2016 candidates for Homecoming Queen were selected by the Muleshoe Mules football team, but the student body elected by secret ballot the Queen. The nominees are Emily Precure. All girls are seniors at MHS, and she is the daughter of Carol and Terry Precure. And escorting her at the pep rally will be Beto Diaz, and then Reagan Reynolds. Rodney and Reynolds and Rebecca Bell are her parents, and her escort at the pep rally will be Eric Herrera. Brittany Mendoza, daughter of Abraham and Stephanie Mendoza, will be escorted by Dagan Dunham. Marilyn Melendez, Amy Melendez, and Rick Allen are her parents, and Marilyn will be escorted by Mario Flores. Gabby Gonzalez is the daughter of Maria and Juan Gonzalez, and her escort is Donovan Gutierrez. Now, Wednesday is Twin Day at MHS, Thursday is Gray Day, and Friday is Dress to Impress, according to Paulette Landrose. On Monday, they wore gold and bling, and then on Tuesday, the students dress like an animal. There's several reunions being held also during homecoming activities. The class of 1986 will have their 30th reunion, and Heather Merritt Silva is the person to contact, and her telephone number is 575-973-7631 in Roswell, New Mexico, and she's on Facebook as well. Then the class of 1966 will have their 50th reunion starting at the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation on Friday night, homecoming day, and you can contact Diane Brown here in Muleshoe at 806-946-8628 for more information. We played the Tigers of Slayton for the homecoming game. Kickoff time is 7:30 on Friday night, and you will see that entire football game here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 on Saturday. Also, there will be highlights on our website, muleshoetv.com, of the homecoming football game, and on our Twitter as well as our Facebook, Gil Lamb, courtesy of these Muleshoe Mule merchants. Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Barrett Potato Farms, Muleshoe State Bank, K&K Pharmacy, Muleshoe Animal Clinic, and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, Muleshoe Independent School District, Shipman Body Shop and Autoplex, Cout Lake Feed Yards, McDonald's in Muleshoe, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Wilson Drilling, Precure Electric, Dale Oil Company, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Farmers Insurance Group, and Julie DeBruin, and Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated. Now, on Thursday evening, the Watson Junior High School football teams will be playing here at Benny Douglas Stadium, and they will be all playing Slayton Tigers. The first game is the B team game at 4 o'clock. At 5, it'll be the 7th grade A team, and at 6:15, the 8th grade A team. Also, Muleshoe High School football teams will be playing at Slayton at 6 o'clock on Thursday, and that's the JV Mules versus the Tigers. And then the freshman Mules will be playing at Farwell, the Steers of Farwell, at 7 o'clock Thursday night also. Also, on this weekend, on Saturday, the cross-country teams will go to Abernathy, and the all-region choir auditions will be held. The Muleshoe Independent School District released students early on Wednesday at noon so parent-teacher conferences could be held. The Muleshoe City Council will meet Monday night at 5:30 at the council chambers in City Hall, and among the items on the agenda will be consider an ordinance authorizing the issuance of City of Muleshoe tax and water works and sewer system limited pledge revenue certificates of obligation, and they will provide for the payment of said certificates of obligation by the levy of an ad valorem tax upon all taxable property within the city limits of Muleshoe, and a limited pledge of the city's waterworks and sewer system revenues, providing the terms and conditions of such certificates of obligation, and resolving other matters of incident and relating to the issuance and payment, security, sale, and delivery of said certificates of obligation, and providing an effective date. They will also consider a resolution amending authorized representatives in tax pool, receive investment report and financial statement for the quarter that ended September the 30th. In administrative reports, the City of Muleshoe hosted a blood drive on September 24th, and they had 19 who came in to donate blood and were able to collect 18 units of blood. The city received a letter from Reach Broadband regarding a notice sent to customers advising them that a 3% rate increase is going into effect. The mayor and city council members at the end of the meeting will give remarks. This is the Muleshoe City Council meeting for this coming Monday, October the 10th at 5:30 in City Hall at the council chambers. And of course, we will be there and will film that city council meeting. We want to welcome to Muleshoe Haley Andrews. She is from Waco and is a senior at Tarleton State University in Stephenville. and she is working as an intern with David and Liz Tips at Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated here in Muleshoe. Haley Andrews will be here in Muleshoe at Hereford Feed Ingredients through December the 9th. Welcome to Muleshoe, Haley. K&K Pharmacy will be giving flu shots, and no appointment is needed. Just drop by K&K Pharmacy at 1411 West American Boulevard. It only takes just a few minutes to be protected, and already they have had here in Muleshoe some people who have had flu. K&K Pharmacy flu shots are now available. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a moment.
Frying Cox is now carrying Milwaukee power tool accessories like drill bit sets, auger bits, boring bits, hole dozers, grout removal tools, saw blades like wood, pruning, metal, and multi-material blades, and much more available now at 401 South 1st Street in the new Milwaukee power tool accessories line. Also brand new at Frying Cox is a huge selection of Philips light bulbs like the money-saving LED bulbs, some rated to last 22 years. Indoor-outdoor lights available, spot, recess, fluorescent, and floodlight bulbs along with heat lamps and bulbs. The cooler weather is here, and Frying Cox carries a great selection of infrared zone heaters, radiant heaters, radiator-style electric heaters, utility heaters, and bathroom ceramic heaters, along with the mister heater that connects to the top of your propane tank, perfect for outdoor heat. Frying Cox is carrying craft supplies along with a great selection of sewing supplies right here in Muleshoe at 401 South 1st Street, where they say go mules go. And don't forget to come by to sign up for the $1,000 fall shopping giveaway and get your Muleshoe Mules Athletic Booster Club flags, all at Frying Cox right here in Muleshoe.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe has two new nurse practitioners, Michael Garcia and Christy Lee. They are both taking appointments now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, located inside of our hospital. Also, Dr. Susan Davis's office is located at the hospital, and you can call the same number for an appointment with Dr. Davis, 806-272-7544. That is 806-272-7544 to call to make an appointment with either the new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee or Michael Garcia, or Dr. Susan Davis at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, located inside of our Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe.
The Fire and Ice Chili and Ice Cream Cook-Off, sponsored by the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce, will be Saturday, October the 22nd, here in Muleshoe at the Bailey County Coliseum, 6 until 9 p.m. Enter at the Chamber office to this Chili and Ice Cream Cook-Off right next to the Mule Memorial, or call for more information, 806-272-4248. Prepare a recipe from scratch of chili or ice cream or both. Bring enough samples and the crowd will vote, and you could win some big prizes. Pre-purchase adult tickets for $10 now at the Chamber office, or call 272-4248, or you can buy your tickets at the door. It's $15 for adults. Children is $5. Also, they'll have a cake auction at 7:30 p.m. Enter and win, or come and enjoy the Fire and Ice Chili and Ice Cream Cook-Off Saturday, October the 22nd at the Bailey County Coliseum right here in Muleshoe, sponsored by the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce, 6 until 9 p.m. that evening. You can see our interview now with the Chamber Manager, Casey Morris, and the Chamber President, Craig Black, on the front page of our website, MuleshoeTV.com. Featured entertainment will also be R.J. Vandergriff.
Story time for the month of October for preschool children will be held Monday morning at 10 o'clock at the Muleshoe Area Public Library located at 322 West 2nd here in Muleshoe. That is across the street from the courthouse square. You can call 806-272-4707, the Muleshoe Area Public Library here in Muleshoe for more information. This is story time for all preschool children on Monday morning at 10. On our prayer list, please remember Cody Johnson, a Muleshoe High School teacher, and his wife and children. Also, Gerald Shanks of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, Jose Triana and Francis Del Toro and Jean Richardson, who have all had knee replacement surgery recently. The families of J.W. Martin, the father of Mark Martin of Muleshoe, Roy Alton Shoemaker, 96 of Rawls, formerly of Muleshoe, and the father of Dolores Harvey of Muleshoe, Tony Jaramillo, 62 of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, and the son-in-law of Irma Leal of Muleshoe. His wife is Alma Leal Jaramillo of Lubbock. Amelia de Vella, 90 of Sudan, and the family of Maria de la Luz de Hasso, 76 of Muleshoe. Remember also on your prayer list, Angela and Eric Hall, Corlin and Jean Paul Jarman, Nell Kidmore of Lubbock, mother of Ronnie Kidmore of Muleshoe, is very ill in Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock. Also, Abby Manis of Muleshoe, the children's director of the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, grandmother of Amarilla, died Tuesday in Houston, where she was visiting. Remember also Doyle and Leela Sue King, Bob and Nina Landers, Anna B. Lane, Laurinette Mason, Landon Nichols, Augeline Pruitt and her husband Gerald, Mary Ellen Robertson, Maxine and Clinton Rogers. And by the way, I was visiting, I wasn't visiting, I was going down West 2nd Street, and I saw Augeline and Gerald Pruitt out at the Muleshoe Area Public Library, so it was good to see them out. Doris and R.L. Scott, Dorothy Sorley, Brian Taylor, Dorothy Turner, Glenn Watkins, and Eleanor and Chester Yerby. Remember all of our servicemen and women and their families in your prayers. Joseph Carpenter at Trust Point undergoing rehabilitation, and Janie Carpenter, his wife, at UMC in Lubbock, and they both are recuperating from injuries received in a recent wreck. Ronnie Wilkerson, Ruby, Cleo, and Cecil Ward, and Cleo and Ruby Ward are in the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Jacob Shelton, the grandson of Sally and Jay Messenger, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Barbara Scott, Patricia Smith, and her husband David, and Patricia has stage 4 cancer. It was good to see Donna Green out on Sunday afternoon, and also remember Barbara Blackman in your prayers. Brother Richard Kaufman, the father of Brother Jeff Kaufman of Muleshoe. The Kaufmans live in Kermit, and his wife is Carolyn, and he has cancer. Lavinia and Lloyd Garlington are always in our thoughts and prayers as well.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain on our website, free of charge on demand, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page. Also, the latest Muletrain is rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Bob Hallmark doesn't sleep much. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
I got bad sleeping habits. See, last night I went to bed at 9 o'clock, woke up at 1, eyes that big around. I got up, made coffee. I come back here, I might paint on this picture, I might draw some stuff, I might read a book, or just whatever. There's no pressure. People talk about stress, but I don't have any.
Bob Hallmark of Grapeland became an artist a long time ago.
I don't know, I was going back to school on the GI Bill at that time, and I bought a Saturday Evening Post. It had a cover by Norman Rockwell. It's just beautiful. And I said, I'd like to learn how to do that.
He sells a lot of his work on the internet, and he does commissions.
I don't go out looking for the work. It just kind of comes around. I'm not rich. I'm not going to get rich, and I'm not going to worry about getting rich. So I just kind of do what I want to. Rich people got more problems than I do.
He had a sign business for a while.
I painted a sign. It's still on a building up here on the highway for a guy here was in the furniture business named Ben Childress. It was a cold winter day, and I started. The letters on the side of the building were 6 feet tall. And I worked until it was getting dark. The sign said, furniture at warehouse prices. Well, I had furniture at war. And it was getting dark, so I was putting all my stuff up. Well, this guy's wife drives up. She says, you can't leave it like that. I said, Martha, it's going to be dark. Nobody can see it. They're not going to pull up in here and shine their headlights on it. Oh, I can't have that. You got to put one more letter on it. And I had to unload all that stuff and put one more letter on that sign, W-A-R-E.
He paints 1/4-inch aluminum.
That's a hard panel. It comes in 4x8 sheets, and I just cut it up whatever size I want. I discovered this. I used to paint on canvas, and I had some of this signboard I had cut up, and I ran out of canvas, and I needed something to paint on, so I primed a piece of this metal, and I really liked it. So I just quit painting on canvas and started using it.
What's the hardest thing to paint?
Hands. It was a struggle to learn to paint hands, or draw hands.
Bob Hallmark of Grapeland. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.